Good morning, boys and girls. It's so good to see you today at Comet University, full steam ahead. I am Professor Blackfeather, and this is my friend... Wait a minute. Where'd she go?
All aboard! I'm ready for my train ride, Professor Blackfeather.
Hi, Professor Buchanan. I'm a little confused. Why are you dressed like this?
Well, you said we were going to be talking about steam this summer, and I was thinking a steam engine. So where are we headed?
Okay, so yes, it's steam, but no, not that kind of steam. Not like a locomotive steam. It's actually STEAM, spelled out S.T.E.A.M. There's some special activities and things that we do along with each one of these letters of the word STEAM. Can you read for me, because it's so far away I can't see it, what the letter S stands for?
Well, I see that there's a beaker with some red liquid, and underneath it says science. And in science, we get to observe, experiment, test, wonder, explore, predict, and maybe blow up something. I can't wait.
I don't know that we're going to be blowing up anything, but at least we'll be doing some fun activities and experiments. I'm so excited about it. So, the T way over there that I can't see.
The T shows me a robot, and it says technology. We may be learning about programming, or coding, or interacting, or navigating. We've been doing a lot of that with our e-learning, haven't we? So I bet we'll be good at technology.
I think we will be really good at technology. So, the next one we have is the letter E, and the letter E has a big word underneath it, and it's called engineering. Do you guys know what engineering is all about?
Well, I know about train engineers.
Not that kind of engineer. You're stuck on these trains.
Yes,
all right,
I am.
So engineering talks about design, construct, assemble, investigate, build, and improve.
I like the building part. I hope we get to build.
Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes we're going to have to improve on things. Even though we think that we have it right, sometimes it may not come out the way we think it's supposed to come out, and we might have to switch gears a little bit.
That sounds tricky.
All right, the next one that we have is art. The A for arts. So we had so many fun things that we're going to try to have planned for you that have to do with creating, modeling, drawing, painting, maybe even a little filming. Maybe your parents can film some of the things that you're doing, as well as you possibly will be able to get to perform some stuff too.
I am an actor. I can't wait.
All right, the last one way over here is M, and that's for math. There's going to be a lot of fun activities that we get to do, that we get to use our math skills with, and we might be able to measure, calculate, graph, estimate, find patterns, and solve problems.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I can't wait. So, what are we going to do right now with STEAM?
Good question. We have a fun theme that we decided that we were going to do, and it's called Nursery Rhymes.
Oh, nursery rhymes? That's for babies.
No, no, no. You know what? It's not for babies. It's not for littles only. It's also for bigs. There's some fun things that we can learn with nursery rhymes. And we're going to have in a packet for you that probably your parents have already picked up for you. A packet that has a lot of fun activities and the experiments and the engineering activities in it. And this one is about nursery rhymes. And you will also get an activity bag, and inside this activity bag is some special stuff. But before we talk about this special bag, I'm going to have Professor Buchanan tell us a little bit about what nursery rhymes are all about.
Well, on the very front page, it tells me that nursery rhymes are short and simple, like for babies. They can be simple poems or maybe songs. They have, these are hard words. They have rhythm and rhyme that help us learn. It tells me it can help me develop my language, which I'm not exactly sure what that means. They're easy to remember because, like, I can remember lots of nursery rhymes. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. I bet you could even finish that one, couldn't you? They're easy. Oh, I already said they're easy to remember. They're interactive and they can teach you some movements. Do you know one that does movement like this? I'm a little teapot, short and stout. That teaches you some ways to move. They can also be easily expanded, and I think that means you can just add on more to them if you'd like to expand or make bigger the nursery rhyme. They're often silly and fun.
Ooh, we love silly and fun.
True.
And that's why we decided to do the nursery rhymes that we chose for this week. So, the first nursery rhyme that we're going to talk about, that we're going to introduce on Monday, is Humpty Dumpty.
Hooray for Humpty Dumpty, I guess.
Do you know what Humpty Dumpty is?
I believe Humpty Dumpty was an egg.
He was an egg. All right, so here is how Humpty Dumpty goes for the nursery rhyme. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. All right, so that was the nursery rhyme, and that is what we're going to be talking about this week. And along with that nursery rhyme, the fun activities we decided to do had to do with him being an egg. Very exciting. So, inside the bag that we have, activity bag, it's going to list for you a couple of the experiments, or experiments, that we have. And inside the bag is going to be some of the things that you can use for those experiments. You also will have a list of things on here that you're going to need to find at home. The first of which is the biggest one. And since we're talking about Humpty Dumpty, we need some eggs. So your mommies and daddies are going to have to kind of help you out a little bit with getting some eggs for you to use for this experiment.
Right. We couldn't put eggs in the bag because A, they might crack and break, and otherwise they might stink. Pew.
Yeah.
So
no. So we
no eggs in the bag.
No eggs in the bag. So you're going to have to get those from home. So, and then what you're going to do is we're going to do these activities on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You'll have 3 days to get those done if you want to. You could do them all in one day if you want, if you're ambitious, but you really have time to be able to do these. Then we're going to be back here on Wednesday, and we're going to introduce the next nursery rhyme that we're going to do. The next nursery rhyme is also in your book. It's in the book, and you can look ahead for it. But we're going to do another fun activity on that day for our video, too. Is there anything else that we have going on, Mrs.? I'm sorry, Professor Buchanan.
I think that might be everything we need to tell the friends this time, except I was wondering, what if I'm working on my experiment, and I've got all the things I need, and I've done it all, and I've put it all together, and my experiment doesn't work?
Oh, no.
Can I cry about it?
No.
Can I pout and stomp my foot about it?
No. Oh, my goodness.
Do?
Do you know that when we do experiments, there's a reason why you have experiments, is so that you can test to see how things work and don't work. Sometimes it's going to happen that something doesn't turn out the way that you want it to turn out. You shouldn't cry. You shouldn't stomp your feet. You shouldn't get angry and upset.
I know. I'm going to have my mom do it. Mom will fix it for me, or maybe Dad.
No. No. This is all your activity to do. It's your activity to learn these things. You can go to Mom and Dad and ask them for help, and maybe they'll give you some suggestions or ideas of things to do. They might even say, hey, how about we walk away from this for just a minute and come back with fresh eyes? It's important to be able to do this work yourself, and that is why we're doing this for you. We're doing this for you, not for Mom and Dad.
This sounds like fun. I can't wait to try.
Awesome. Okay, so we're very excited about starting our time with you at Comet University full steam ahead. And we are excited that today is our first day and we had our nursery rhyme, our first nursery rhyme for you. I'm excited to talk to you on Wednesday. And I know Mrs. Buchanan, Professor Buchanan is going to be here too to talk about our next one for you too. Have a wonderful day. Looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday.
I have one more thing to say. Look below in the description box. Check to see if there's a link. There might be a link to a story there for you about Humpty Dumpty.
Ooh, that's so exciting. Have a good one.
See you on Wednesday.
Bye.